Hey, so we're back again. I told you I had something new, and we have a new position as well, not just a new song from my other video, but a new position. Before I get into the new position, I want to follow up just briefly talking about that 5/7 chord, because at the end of the smooth ride in C, which I didn't actually finish on our first video, is that this is a blocked 5/7. So if you have small hands, I talked about that earlier, and you have that B, and it's supposed to all come together like that 5/7 would, just leave off the little finger, leave off that B. It's getting played up here anyway, and anytime you have something like that and it's too big of a stretch for a small hand, always play the F and the G of a 5/7 chord. So that's what you would hear, and that way you're safe and you're not hurting little hands, and they're not feeling like they can't play a piece because they don't have that stretch. So just another little tip to teaching that you would have good success in that. So let's get on to our new position. With this new position, you're going to learn some new notes, which is always exciting, right? So the last new position we learned was low C position, where you were down here to the low C. Well, now you're going to go down two more notes, B, A, and G. So you're down to that low G. So see if you can see that a little better. B, so there's your C. With finger 2, I would play that. B, A, and G. So, and by the way, G is a guide note. Low G is a guide note. So it wasn't this middle G that's just below middle C. Now this is where it gets a little confusing for guide notes. We know that G in the right hand, the first G we learned, C, D, E, F, G, is a guide note. So we have this G as a guide note. Now we have this very low G as a guide note. It's below low C. So finding that on the piano is very important, and hopefully now you have a keyboard that's going to be big enough to handle low G position. That's the only thing that gets disappointing with the small keyboards, is you have to expand out to cover some more keys. So here it is. I wrote it out for you, and I only did it in half notes so you could go slowly. There's your G. Your new A is just a step up. Everything's stepping here. B, which we were introduced before. There's guide note C. And then your thumb then ends on D. Be sure you're using all 5 fingers just like in the other positions we learned. And the right hand is spelled out just as well, coming in here, thumb on G. Then I move into quarter notes so you could speed it up a little bit, but it's the same practice.